Hello, this is going to be for Virgo. This is going to be your love reading. I'm just doing this to see where you guys are, or what type of love you project, or what type of love you radiate, or what type of love is coming in your life, or what people love about you. So it might be just different messages that come through. And we'll just see if there's a lover that wants to say something, or a love that wants you to know something, and it comes out, then I'll be able to say it. I'm just trying this out. So I do read the love readings differently. So let's see what we have for you for love, regarding love. We have email. We have, well, a lot of people have got flying, bathroom. This is the high. We have guide. It is sideways. I guess I'll leave it sideways. But when I get the guide card, that's about somebody wanting you to direct them or tell them, or they like when you tell them what you want, or they like to follow your lead. What's the song? Step in the Name of Love. They like to step with you. Or they like to move to your rhythm. Can we get another card for Virgo? We have 4 cards right there. We'll just take those. Since they failed, I'm not going to read these sideways. There's a lot. We're just going to turn them up right. We have color. We have ceremony. We have home. We have doctor. Alright, so when I see doctor, that's Dr. Love coming in. I'm hearing like big finale. So this is like a big finale, or this is the finale to your life. This is like finalizing something that wasn't final. We also have color. We have ceremony. We have home. So that's with you like feeling like home to them. But let's see what we have. Let's go to guide sideways, because I would like to know why it came out like that. What do we have for guide? And this is like somebody following you home, okay? Because I said they want to follow you step by step. This is somebody that could be watching your home, or follow you home, or want to know where your home is at. Or they just, you know, they might follow you home. Or they feel like you can lead them home. Would you take me home? Who was that? I forgot that single. Would you take me home? That's a song. Would you take me home? But not home in the sense of your house. Home in the sense of where they're supposed to be. Spiritual home. Like where they're supposed to be. If they don't know where they're supposed to be. This is God. Oh, we got God and guide. Wow. This is my God card. But this is a person whose steps are ordered. So your steps are ordered, right? The steps of a good man are ordered. So that's other people want to follow your steps because they know that they're ordered. You're in order. You follow the guide of God, of our Father. And so that's why they want to follow you. This could be people who don't have no direction in life, and they get it from you. But this could be also, this is God saying he's ordered your steps already. So this is the grand finale. This is God, like I ordered your steps to lead you somewhere. So you're going to be led to your grand finale. This is the reason he had you taking all these steps at first. And this card says, following the footprints of greatness. There's nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. Nobody greater than him. So you follow the steps of the king. Nobody greater than that. You followed the right steps. But this is your grand finale. So it's probably going to lead you somewhere that you never would have thought you'd be. Or somewhere that you couldn't get on your own. He's able to get you there by you following his steps. So keep that in mind while we go on with this. Because this is romance, love, and all those intricate details. I'm going to go to home. So that's amazing in itself. So we do have God here. So that's him protecting you, though, if people are following you or around your home doing things or harassing you, or just if they're trying to take your home from you, if they're trying to find ways to get you out of your home. This is God making sure that that doesn't happen, because the steps of a good man are ordered. So I ordered this person here. So there's no way that you're gonna move them out of the room. You can't. You and all your security guards cannot do nothing to the Virgo, because they have permission from God. Their steps were ordered to be here. But anyway, this is love, so I don't read the I don't try to make it well, I never try to make anything, but I try to read with love. You know, the Bible says speak the truth with love. So when I do love readings, I try to make sure that I'm saying it lovingly. In my weeklies, you know, hey, I talk that talk. So, okay, what's for a house and home? Because I want to know, like, what. Okay, it's just sitting there. It's just wade in the water. So this is full circle. So this is something coming full circle. I read this as full circle. But this is like being able to be comfortable at home. But this is like somebody coming back to you. This is, okay, so listen to me, y'all. This is somebody who y'all may have been in a relationship, and God probably knows, like, the grand finale of the relationship hasn't come out yet, or this person may have done things, said things, whatever, but this is coming full circle to the one that you were supposed to be with, or the one that was supposed to be with you. If somebody try to tear you guys apart, or try to do things to make this person not love you anymore, God is very well aware that he ordered your steps, though. So that's even with things that happened, or the people doing whatever they were doing, it doesn't matter. God was ordering your steps. If he told you to leave, it was a reason why. He may have had to deal with this person separately. So, you know, God deals with people separately in his own time. So he might have been dealing with you while he was dealing with them. Maybe both of y'all needed to get y'all act together. I don't know, but this is bringing it full circle back to home. This is making sure that everybody is at home. You know, when you have those little like the safety drills, and when they have those disasters or whatever, everybody has to be at home, shelter in place. They even had the shelter in place, but it was a reason for that. You know, people don't know as much as they declare. You know, and everything is not bad. You gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta see the good in it. There was a reason for that shelter in place, but this is bringing things back full circle. But this is home, so let's see what else we can get for home. And bringing it full circle. This is making sure that your home stays taken care of, and then nobody messes with your roots. Your roots. That's what I'm hearing. This is your roots. This comes back from your roots or whatever. They're making sure that your roots are intact, because the roots keep the tree grounded. Right? So somebody trying to cut your tree down and forgetting that you still have roots. Like, I still have roots. It means I'm planted. So there's nothing you can do. I'm planted. So even if they took your tree or cut down the tree, the roots are still there as evidence that this was a tree. This was a booming tree. You might have had like booming success, or was supposed to have booming success, but they try to cut you out, cut down your tree. And they forgot that those roots were there to prove that you were there. You were planted there. And there was a reason for that. So these are people trying to say your tree was never here, Virgo. That's a lie. Let's dig up those roots. Your roots, you're rooted in something. Okay, it goes back. Well, what else can we get for our house ace of disc? Oh God, I haven't gotten a God in a love reading. Oof. So this is the therapist and the seducer. So this is somebody trying to seduce you into like emotional fulfillment. So this is somebody bringing out your emotions. So this is like God, like allowing your emotions to be brought forward. This is allowing people to see your emotional side. This is allowing you to be safe emotionally, where people won't take advantage of you emotionally. Because remember, I said they might follow you to your house, but this is like him securing that. This is bringing it full back circle. So people who try to seduce you emotionally or take advantage of your emotions, they have to come back to you and apologize. They have to admit that they did this. God was aware of this. He ordered your steps, though. This is what they didn't know, why they were trying to take advantage of you emotionally. God was ordering you to go and do certain things, say certain things. They may not have understood it. They may not have liked it, but you were following your guidelines. You were doing what you were supposed to do. They cannot fault you for doing what you. This is something that they might not have been able to do. They may have been prohibited from doing this, but you weren't, right? Because this is a part of your roots. But this is people coming back, recognizing that they took advantage of you emotionally. But this is also bringing it to the spectrum to where you won't have to worry about nobody taking advantage of you emotionally. This is God bringing something in your life that doesn't take from you emotionally. If people were trying to take from you emotionally, emotional abuse is a thing, right? So it might have been, you might have been emotionally abused, and this is God bringing it back to where now your emotions are not going to be abused. They're what make you. That's what makes you beautiful. Having all those emotions. So this is being able to be emotionally fulfilled, emotionally mature without people taking advantage of you. So if there were emotionally mature people trying to abuse you emotionally, take advantage of your emotion, that's being cut out. Right? So that's the grand finale where they have to admit this or apologize about this. Because God is here on their back about it, taking advantage of your emotions. All right, so let's go to color. Okay, I was trying to, okay, there's a lot of colors, y'all. So anyway, this is color. So this is like making everything vibrant. But you got justice. Look, you got justice for the manipulation that took place in your life, or people trying to gain power over you. This is trying to take your star from you. This is trying to take, when y'all weakly, I got them trying to take your confidence away from you. That's a no-no. But this is getting justice over the manipulation. But this is also clarity over why certain things were happening in your life. So I can't go into any sexual manner with you because we have God here. Because I read this card sexually. I read this different for the love rings. So I will say people will probably just manipulating your sense of style, your sense of integrity, your hope and your beliefs. They were trying to minimize your worth. Okay, but you have the high priestess. That's, you were always the anointed one. That's, you were always the one who had a relationship with God, no matter what it came out as. If you fumbled and said a cuss word, if you put on seductive clothing, no matter what field or realm you went in, you always had a spiritual pursuit, the pursuit of happiness. That was your pursuit in life. But this is protection, but this is God protecting you. See, the protection card is in between the star and the high priestess. So that's him protecting you. Even if you were to get in the spotlight, he would still protect your soul. He wouldn't allow anybody to try to take your soul from you. They wouldn't know how to do that. You know how they say they sell their souls. That's something that wouldn't happen because this protection is in between the star. You're going to be like protected. They wouldn't let nobody come against you spiritually, or even if they did, it wouldn't it wouldn't take from your spiritual light or your spiritual gift. Now we do have laziness and clarity. So I feel like you just have that way of showing people where what they can be more motivated in. These are people, so they sometimes are slackers. When I'm calling lazy, they're slackers. These people slack off a lot, but they learn from you and they get clarity over where they're slacking. These are people who, like, they used to say boys wear their pants down, sagging. Why are you sagging, making yourself look a certain way? Adjust your pants, pull up your pants, put your belt on. It's like helping people adjust to where they're slacking at. Not that you want to, not that you just go out of your way to do it. It's just that's what happens. But this is the justice for you. So slackers that were in your life, or people that were lazy or not trying to get an understanding with you, choosing to be manipulative with their words or choosing to minimize you in any type of way, you're going to get justice for that. You always wind up in a spot where you need to be. Thus, these people might get left behind and they might not like that. But it's like you have the ability to gain popularity or showcase your gift. So it's like the person who's gifted, or the person who has like a talent that can be showcased and used, and people not wanting to let your talent shine. They don't want you to outshine them, so they try to dim a light on you, or they try to put you in positions where you get tired so that you can't be seen in the best of light. And this is not just this is them starting arguments with you. This is them trying to make you watch your back all day because they follow you home. This is little irritating stuff to distract you from being the star that you were called to be. But you're going to get justice for that, and they know that they probably shouldn't have done that, but you still gain. Your justice is you gaining the spotlight that you deserve. Just because this is a person who doesn't just want the spotlight to make anybody else feel bad, it's just because it's a person who studied, okay? Studied to show thyself approved. You studied something. And you have the right to, like, you don't want to study or get a degree and not be able to use it. There we go. I'm trying to figure out how we supposed to explain this. But you studied. You have a degree in something. You have you've mastered something. You've mastered it. You do it very well, and you have the right to not let your studying and the fact that you've mastered and know how to do this go in vain. There's a reason that you know this skill. There's a reason that you have this talent. There's a reason that you have this starlight. You're supposed to gain from it. You're supposed to be able to showcase it. But there were people knocking your cups over, knocking down, or trying to dig at you, taking shots at you for no reason, to make you feel less than. Okay, that's what their goal was. But remember, I said at the beginning, that's why I say, remember this: the steps of a good man are ordered. So no matter what, you still, God still allowed for that to happen, because He knew how it would strengthen you, how it would give you more poise. You learned more from the tricks that they were playing, or the way that they were using their voice. Like, you got clarity from it. These are people who are trying to manipulate you or trick you, and you can see right through it. So these are like, even if you become a star in contracts and stuff, these are people who want you to sign contracts without reading the fine print, but you have enough clarity and understanding. I need to read this fine print because I need to know that what I'm doing is secure. I need to know that I'm going to get paid properly. I need to know that this is going to be fair. It's just as being fair. And I need to know that you know, it doesn't even take the time to say, I need to know that my God is still going to be with me in this. I'm not going to no place where my God say I shouldn't be, or He say, I'm not going in there with you, Virgo. So don't go there. If God ain't going, I ain't going. We follow the Lord. He don't follow us. He watch over us, but we're supposed to follow Him. But this is Him watching over everything. So that's beautiful, Virgo. Let's see what I can give for Sarah. Well, no email. Well, so let's be mindful of the message. So you might have to be mindful of how much money that you make, or how much money you tell people that you make, or how much money you receive. I had this for y'all. I had a weekly where more people was going to be coming in, and you had to adjust. So how much money you charge people and things of that nature. Like, you have to be mindful of that. But this is also being mindful that you don't say too much about your money. And mindful that God is blessing you with wealth. But there's a reason why. Like, it goes back to me saying, there's a reason why. To every tear you cry, there's a reason why. It'll make you wise someday. Every mountain high, every valley low, it'll all help you to grow. There's a reason why. So with this being said, that's making sure that you continue to know that He's ordering your steps. So He's giving you this wealth to do something with, to start a foundation, to start a charity, to help somebody else. You know, the saying goes, God blesses you to be a blessing. So be mindful of whatever you get, that you know that it has to go somewhere. Or is putting it to good use, but also being careful, because these people might be following you home, watching you or whatever, like I said in the beginning, because they want to know how much money is in your pocket. That's none of their business. That's none of their business. But what's for flying, but be mindful, like you might attract wealthy people. This is something that you might not be aware of because nobody knows what's in somebody's pocket, no matter how they're dressed or how they look. So this is being mindful that you have like a wealthy presence or a wealthy spirit. You're rich in spirit, so naturally you attract rich things that are coming in, right? But with that being said, that's knowing how to deal with it. Because you might come from rags to riches, rags to riches, right? But that's being able to be grateful for it and thankful that you have that opportunity, because everybody doesn't have that opportunity. But it's like your behavior might change because you're going from rags to riches. So when you had rags, you acted a certain way, but now you have riches or you have wealth. So your demeanor and your posture is going to change. And that's like a confidence booster, because I got that for y'all weekly, your confidence. That's like you have that confidence because you know that you can bring in money. You know that what you do, your talent gift can bring in money. And they might offend certain people. But that's not you're not trying to do that. It just naturally happens. I always say this type of shit is what make a hater when you got it out the mud. Yeah, yeah, run it up. Yeah, really don't give no fucks. Yeah, like you probably got it out the mud. Because the roots are in the ground. That's mud. Like you started from your roots though. Like you didn't try to skip your way to the top. You know, and people get offended by that because some people like skip their way to the top, sleep their way to the top, however they get there. And you actually worked with what you had, or you're learning to work with what you have and make your way up there. And people get offended by that because they don't expect the person to really go from rags to riches. They don't expect the person to start from the bottom and make it to the top. They feel like you're going to be struggling forever. These are people who wanted you to struggle forever. And it don't work like that because you have God here. There's like I said, for every tear you cry, there's a reason why. There's a reason and a season to everything. And this just happened to be your season. So what's for Dr. Heal Thyself? And like with that color, I did scoot it up to bathroom. So that's like being mindful of this. Like that's flushing away. That's letting go of these people or the past or what they did to you so that it doesn't cloud your judgment. Like you can't think about the behavior of these people while you're trying to achieve wealth, or why God is trying to allow wealth to come into your life. You can't think with that mentality anymore. This is like the rich sex mentality. I have rich sex. You know? I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, God, but I'm just saying it's a rich mentality. So as a man thinketh, so is he. But what's for Dr. Heal Thyself? Because I am done with this. So I didn't expect this to go this way. But I tried to explain in the beginning that this is the love reading. This is the way it's read. This is the way that it comes out. It is new for me. But your main thing, and I think I said your first true love should be God. I think I said that in your regular reading, if that was y'all. That's God. That's your lover. And he loves you enough to be able to provide all these things for you, but to also make sure that you get somebody who doesn't take your kindness for weakness or doesn't abuse you emotionally. Like God is very well aware of what has been done to you. That's why he's trying to bring somebody in. But this is like the double for your trouble type situation where you get love and wealth. You get a person who has, yeah, I know the story of Boaz, right? Comes in to redeem her and her family. Yeah, I said that. You get the love came out. Listen. This is love. This is the double for your trouble. And look how good God is. Failure is in reverse. There will be no failure to this, Virgo, when you allow God to do it. This is somebody who prays for a husband and waits for God to send them. I'm not going to pray for a husband and go on dating apps to find him myself. I'm going to wait for God to send him to me. And it doesn't matter how much time that takes, but this is quick. So this is like being able to find like God sending your lover to you quick. Oh wow. This is when God speaks. You have no choice in the matter. You have to cease. That's what I told the storm. Even though your winds blow, I want you to know. You cause me no alarm because I'm safe in his arms. Even though your rain falls, I can still make this call. Let there be peace. Y'all know the song? This is like letting the storm. This is the storm dying out. At the same time, this is why I said these are stalkers, hackers. I said they were watching your house. These are people who were doing that to you. Um, because they still had love for you. But at the same time, this is like, so this is with heal thyself. This is like because you're healing or allowing God to do his work in you and not your own work. This is going to bring about some quick healing for you in your love life, though. This is going to heal like tension that's been with other lovers. So with you, Virgo, this is people that still love you even after the fact. Some people, when they separate, they don't love you no more. It is what it is. We was never supposed to be together, but these are people who still love you even after you guys separate because they know what they have done. I read the Magi as a guy who's sitting his thoughts and realize what he's done. But this is also, you guys had Magi for y'all weekly reading being in fucking time out. Them realizing what they did to try to like spy on you or whatever, but they were trying to balance things out. But this is failure in reverse. But your healing process or whatever, the love that comes in is what's going to heal you. You know, loving can heal. So this is a type of love that heals you. This is God like making up for like all the, even though he doesn't have to, but this is him making good on his promise to you, or making up for all the stuff that you've been through by sending you a lover that loves, that will take the time to listen to you, take the time to understand you, but also this person knows that you're an emotional person and they won't try to, they don't take advantage of that. This is a person that tries to find a way to lift you up, but they highlight your good qualities more than your bad. But they'll try to help you with the bad things that you feel about yourself. They'll uplift you, but they benefit you. You guys balance each other out. So it's like God saying he's going to send somebody that balances you out, but that's also healed themselves. He wouldn't send you somebody that's broken. Not again, not in this season. Or even if they were still growing, they're balanced with you. Wherever they're off at, you're on at. It's like they're the right, you're the left. So you're left in so many areas, but they're right, but left and right goes together perfectly. We don't need two left feet. You won't be walking with two left feet, okay? So but this is like that's coming in quickly, so I'm surprised. I'm surprised, Virgo. So I have to tell you that like you're going to meet a lover or somebody's going to come in quickly, but this is after the storm has passed. If you have been going through a storm, it's just been stormy weather, but God has been aware of that stormy weather. Like I said, the shelter in place, like the fire drill. This was just a drill. This was just a test. All this stuff that you went through to get you to where you needed to be. Maybe to even to get you to focus on God so he can give you a lover. Like I said, don't just go out there looking for a lover and making him a lover. What they say, if you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. So you can't like make your own lover. That's not how it works. This is God saying that I have a lover for you. I have a love, trust, and believe that you have one. But this is quick. So this is a relationship that might go fast. But this is double love. I said that before it came out. I didn't even see it was in my head. It's double the love though. This is double for your trouble. But that goes back to me saying the Boaz in the story, he went to redeem the lady. He was there to redeem her and her family for what she had gone through. And he had wealth. He owned the land and he made sure that people took care. So this is a person that would take care of you. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But he would watch you a lot. This might be a person that's already seen you before. This one, because I'm like, why is this hacker here though? So he's probably already seen you before. You probably already met him before, but y'all relationship, because I said in this season, y'all relationship didn't blossom just yet because it wasn't time yet. It wasn't time yet. You had to still get your steps in order, or they had to still get themselves in order. And this could be a person who it failed in the past, but they're coming back with a clean slate, or they're wanting to have like a clean slate with you because they know that there's real love with you guys. So I do pray that I explained it well, but they want to balance it out. And this person has probably had to be in timeout for how they treated you. This could be the same person that emotionally abused you at first, but that's them coming in quick, wanting to make it right. But at the same time, they're mindful of how not to let any interference or any money problems get in the way of the relationship. If there was difficulty with money, or money wasn't just coming the way it needed to be coming, this is being mindful that that doesn't interfere with the love that you have. So I am going to get you an angel message. But they might come back. This might be a person who left to start a career or left to do a job, and now they have more money. So they can do more things with you, or they can take you out more. They can buy you flowers more. They can do more with you. They have to get their money management together. So, can I get an angel message for Virgo? And then I'm going to let you guys go. I do pray that I explain that. Manifest. So with that, this is something that has been manifested in your life. But when I see God here, this is what God has for you. They say, you don't know all that God has for you yet, Virgo, but you're going to see what He has for you. That's the end of that. This the silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. So this is because you were conscious enough to keep your relationship with God right. He's able to give you back the love that you gave to Him. So this is something that you might not have manifested or even thought about. This is God, because the God card is here. This is something He has for you. Not even if you prayed about it, even if you wrote about it, even if you said your affirmations or wanted to manifest it. This is something that God has for you. So I do love you, Virgo, and I pray that you understood that message. I pray you have a good day.